What's up, everybody? The road to WrestleMania starts this Sunday night at the 2012 Royal Rumble. Let's get to these predictions. You've got John Cena and Kane going one-on-one in an ultimate grudge match if I've ever seen one. This has been a great story. I've loved the build. You've got Zack Ryder in the mix, getting injured, getting ushered off in an ambulance, saying that his back is broke. We later find out that, guess what? It's a herniated disc. But guess what? It's all kayfabe. He's not really injured anyways. He's going off to shoot some kind of movie for WWE Network, or he's doing something of that nature. But anyways, you have John Cena and Kane. Kane is trying to get John Cena to embrace the hate. Each week, slowly but surely, John Cena's been embracing the hate. And this Sunday night at the Royal Rumble, we're going to see if he fully embraces the hate or if he does the same old, same old. You know, it's 2012. It's the new year for the WWE. And the WWE so far has been doing things a little bit differently. And guess what? I'm also thinking that the WWE is going to do something different with this match. Everyone's been saying, when is John Cena going to turn heel? It's been a hot topic over the past several years, and one day it will happen. So why not let it happen Sunday night at the Royal Rumble? Let the hate embrace John Cena. Let John Cena embrace the hate back, and let's see John Cena do something that we haven't seen him do, and that's turn his back on the fans that made him who he is today. Hey, we can dream. You know, will it happen? Probably not, but a man can still dream. But anyways, who is going to come out the victor in this match? Kane made his big return. He is donning the mask once again. He is the big red machine finally once again. It is great to see Kane back as his former self. I want to see Kane get the win. I want to see John Cena turn heel. I want to see John Cena fight and scratch and claw in this match. I want to see him get so close to the win and then just have it yanked from him. I want to see his eyes get all filled with hate and rage. I want to see the blood pump up to his face, and I want to see him just lose it. I want to see that. That would make me a happy wrestling fan. But, like I said, we can all dream. Will it happen? Hey, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. But, like I said, I'm going to pick Kane to get this win. Kane made the big return. Kane needs a big return win. Kane over John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Next match. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Triple threat steel cage match. Daniel Bryan is walking inside the steel cage, putting his title on the line against the Big Show and Mark Henry. Two super heavyweights who have a big problem with each other and who also have a big problem with the champion Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is not looking good in this match whatsoever. And I don't think Daniel Bryan is going to have a good chance at walking out of the Royal Rumble as the World Heavyweight Champion. I think we will see a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned. I think Mark Henry would make a great choice, but his health is a big concern. Is his foot still injured? Is he 100% yet? I'm not quite sure. And you can't have a champion that's not 100%. This right here, the winner of this match right here, is more than likely going to go to WrestleMania. So they have to have someone who can carry that title, who can go into a storyline with someone, and who can just have a great match at WrestleMania. Now you got the Big Show, the guy that had the shortest World Heavyweight Championship title reign in history at only 45 seconds long. They've made a big mention about that every week ever since it happened. So I could definitely see the Big Show getting the win in this steel cage match and becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion. And hopefully he can have a longer title reign than just 45 seconds. But like I said before, I think Daniel Bryan is a transitional champion. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think Daniel Bryan is a hell of a talent. And one day, I hope to see him as the World Heavyweight Champion once again. But I do think Daniel Bryan's days as World Heavyweight Champion are numbered. And I think the Big Show will get the win. Next up, the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship belt is on the line. CM Punk, the champion, walking into Royal Rumble to take on Dolph Ziggler, the show-off himself. I love Dolph Ziggler. I love CM Punk. I mean, this right here is a match that everyone wants to see. Punk and Ziggler, we've seen that before. We've had a small taste of those two before, and it was a decent match. Guess what? I think this match at the Royal Rumble is going to be great. CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler are going to give everybody what they want to see, and that's a hell of a match. Now, the big question mark in this match is Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, the special guest referee. Dolph Ziggler, he's not really much of a factor in this match. Yes, Dolph Ziggler has a lot of momentum going into this match because he has pinned CM Punk's shoulders to the mat on several different occasions. Of course, he has had a little bit of help with each one of those victories, but you still can't take anything away from Dolph Ziggler. Like I said, he's got that momentum. But the true story here is CM Punk and John Laurinaitis. It reminds me of Austin McMahon. And I gotta say, it was great to see this past Monday night on Raw. The first strike was thrown. The first blow. CM Punk giving John Laurinaitis the GTS. Finally, we got to see somebody do something to somebody. These guys have been each other's throats for the past several weeks, always exchanging words back and forth, back and forth. And we've been waiting for the first throw to be thrown. We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting. And we finally got to see it. CM Punk, the GTS. It was great to see. Now, you have a disgruntled John Laurinaitis, a guy who already said that he was going to screw CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. You have him now even more pissed off because of the GTS. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Now, I don't think CM Punk is going to lose the title whatsoever. In fact, I see CM Punk getting the win straight up. I see CM Punk pinning Dolph Ziggler's shoulders. I see John Laurinaitis, the special guest referee, counting the shoulders of Dolph Ziggler down. I see Johnny Laurinaitis raising the hand of CM Punk. And it's going to be great to see. CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler will be a hell of a match. I will like to see Dolph Ziggler as champion one day. I really will. But I don't think it's going to happen just yet. So with that being said, CM Punk will walk out of Royal Rumble still WWE Champion. Last but certainly not least, we have the Royal Rumble match itself. 30 men go in, and only one man can win. Last year we had the largest Royal Rumble of all time. 40-man Rumble. It was very good. This year it's back to 30. And this year, I gotta say, this is a very hard to predict Royal Rumble. It's very unpredictable. It always is unpredictable. I mean, it's hard to pick one guy out of a group of 30. So what did I do? Well, I picked 5. You know, if you saw my videos before where I picked my top 5 in the Royal Rumble, you'll already know who I'm going to pick. But let's run down it one more time. Number 5, The Big Show. Number 4, Kane. Number 3, Cody Rhodes. Number 2, Dolph Ziggler. And my number 1, Y2J, Chris Jericho. That's right. Now, I understand that a lot of my picks are guys who already have matches at this Royal Rumble. So the likelihood of them winning the Rumble That's very unlikely. But you never know with the WWE. We very well could see Dolph Ziggler, a guy who is known for having multiple matches on pay-per-view. He very well could walk into the Royal Rumble after having his match with CM Punk, and he could win it all. He very well could. Of course, you have guys like Sheamus and Wade Barrett, guys who have made a big impact in the past year or so in the WWE. They very well could win this match as well. That's why it's so hard to pick, because there are so many guys that you have to consider. But I give you my 5 picks, and like I said, my number 1 pick is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, a guy who just made his return. He had a big hype coming in. He had all those crazy demonic vignettes. He makes his return, doesn't say a word for 2 or 3 weeks. And finally, this past Monday night on Raw, he tells us what we've already heard. He's going to go into the Royal Rumble, and then it will be the end of the world as we know it. But guess what? I feel fine about that. But anyways, Chris Jericho, a man who has had so many great moments in pro wrestling history, a man who has so many accolades, so many accomplishments, but the one thing he has never done is win a Royal Rumble. So I picked Chris Jericho. You know, I picked the winner last year. I picked ADR to win the Royal Rumble, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm hoping to get this one right as well. Y2J. He will win the Royal Rumble, and then he will pick CM Punk to face at WrestleMania. The best in the world versus the best in the world at what he does. So those are my picks. You know what to do in the comments below. Tell me who you want to see win. Who do you want to see lose? Who is going to win the 2012 Royal Rumble? Put your top 5 in the comments below, along with your other predictions. Give me your thoughts, your opinions. This is goldizzy. Peace out, guys.